I didn't start out an online business thinking I would make $1 million a year. No way. Not in a million years did I think I would be able to do that. But here we are. I've made close to $20 million in revenue. And I want to tell you the mindset shift you need to make to have your first $1 million year. When I started out, my first goal was to replace my previous income. And I think when you start out an online business, that's probably the goal for most people. Enough money that you can pay your rent or mortgage, put food on the table, and live a good life. And once you have achieved that, you think about, if I can do this, what else can I do? In my first year of online business, I made $72,000. I was so happy. It was amazing. And then I did have a dip for a month because I felt, this is a lot of money. Do I deserve this? Is this a fluke? Can I do this again? Or is this all going to go away? Luckily, I caught myself. I realized that we all have some mindset blocks. We have money mindset issues, and we need to figure out what these money mindset issues are. We all have a story on why we can't make more money. And whether this ceiling is 70,000, 100,000, 500,000, or a million, we will at some point hit a ceiling. And especially in the beginning, it is more likely that you hit the ceiling. I hit it after having a $25,000 month, and the next month I made $1,700. Yeah, it was all me. Self-sabotage. I caught myself, I realized what I was doing, and I was able to get back on track, realizing that I do have some money mindset issues to work on, but didn't let it stop me. I realized that I had been self-sabotaging. I was not going to do it again, or at least pay attention to it. I was back to 10K months, and in my second year of business, I achieved $164,000. I felt on top of the world. Now my mindset was, okay, if I can achieve this, I can achieve more. I was still thinking about lifestyle upgrades, pretty much focused on how I can improve my life, how I can live in 2 places in Switzerland and Iceland. I was able to travel, take bigger holidays. I was on a roll. I still wanted some lifestyle improvements. And then my husband started to talk about that he might be let go in his job. And I was like, no, you've been there for 10 years. They can't live without you. And he said, probably going to happen to me. Well, I was working in my 3rd year of online business. And sure enough, through the spider sense, my husband had noticed he was let go in September of my 3rd year in online business. And that gave me the push. There was a shift in my mind. Oh, I need to now make enough money for 2 people. It's not enough that I just make money to pay for my life and have a great life. I need to pay for 2 people. And I want to. He was let go. He got a package, pay for a few months, but I knew that eventually that I wanted to pay for both of us. I did not want him to look for another job. He had been working his butt off since he was 16 years old, and I wanted to give him some freedom. I don't know. I just felt that I really wanted to give him the gift of not having to look for a job, and potentially he could join my business and help me out. This gave me the push. My mind was like set on being the breadwinner. And in the fall of my 3rd year in online business, I had an amazing launch, and I was able to achieve $340,000 in revenue in my 3rd year in online business. And partly due to this shift of becoming the breadwinner and making enough money for 2 people, living in Switzerland, one of the most expensive countries in the world, and having a second home in Iceland. But now I had achieved an amount that I felt was comfortable, good. It was going to give us a good life. I didn't necessarily need more. And that's where women, I feel, often stop themselves, and they need another shift to actually see that there is more out there, not just for yourself, to actually have bigger impact and help more people. Once I had achieved 340,000 in revenue, I realized if I can achieve this, I can achieve the million. I wanted to achieve the million to prove to me that I could do it. It was like a goal. Some people want to win the Olympics or run a marathon, run 10K in 60 minutes, or whatever goals they have. And this was my goal. It was like, this is my gold medal, achieving the million. And I wanted to show other women that it's possible, that you can, within a few years of starting your online business, achieve the million. I wanted to have a big conference in Iceland and invite lots of speakers and have an amazing event. I want to set up a fund for women who want to start a business. I want to impact healthcare for women and make it easier for women founders to find investors. There's so many things I can do, but for that, I need a lot of money. And so the biggest shift for me was, it's not about me anymore. I had already made enough. And if I would keep on making 300,000-400,000 a year, that would give me and my husband an amazing lifestyle, even if we live in the two most expensive countries in the world. But the million had to be about someone else. And I realized this already in February of my 4th year in online business, that was not about me. And I made my community be a part of it. In February 2017, my 4th year in online business, I sent out an email and I told my email subscribers, this is the year I'm going to make a million. And I got encouraging emails. Women were on my side. Yeah, let's go for it. We were together on this journey. Well, by August, I had only achieved 1/3 of my goal. And I thought to myself, I don't want to fail my community. And that was another mindset shift. If I hadn't told anyone about my goal, I could have easily given up on my goal because no one would have noticed. But because I had emailed my list and told them that this was what I was going for, I couldn't just chicken out. I had to go for my goal. So in August, I made a plan. How can I still make 2/3 of $1 million in only a couple of months, 4 months? Well, I launched my podcast in August. I had my first live event in September. I had a launch in September. I had multiple promotions towards end of the year. And literally on December 31st, 5 minutes to midnight, I crossed the $1 million goal. And what an amazing feeling it was. And I shared it with my community. And everyone was so proud, and I was very proud of my achievement. And it was not about the money. It was about achieving this milestone, making some other people being part of it, making it something bigger than myself. And to be absolutely honest, every goal that I have achieved since then has not given me the same crazy feeling. I have now a $3 million business, but achieving 2 million and then gradually 3 million, it's not the same. The first million was just so amazing. And that I achieved it also last minute gave it an extra twist. It's almost like watching an exciting movie, and then you just at the end, it's going to all work out. And that's how it felt. It was an amazing milestone. But what I realized through this amazing milestone was that in the beginning, when you start your online business or any business, it's often about ourselves. Because of course, we have to take care of ourselves. It's like they say on the airplane, put the oxygen mask first on yourself before you put it on a child that's traveling with you. We can't help other people if we're not taking care of ourselves. So it is not selfish that you make sure that you are okay, that you can pay your bills, and also that you can have a nice lifestyle, whatever that lifestyle is. But once you have achieved those basic needs and wishes, you've got to shift what your business is about and make it about something bigger than yourself. My mission is to accelerate gender equality through female entrepreneurship. I'm doing this through my business, inspiring and empowering women to start and scale their business from 0 to 7 figures. But also, I am starting up other businesses because I want us women to not just have one business, but maybe 2 or 3, and have investments and create wealth. Because at the end of the day, yes, we can advance gender equality and health and education and all those things that the World Economic Forum focuses on. But what's really going to matter at the end of the day is women have wealth, because with wealth comes power, and with wealth there come choices. And what women want the most, I think, and I know, and we have surveyed them, we want freedom, we want choices. And money gives us that. So think about how you can work on shifting your mindset and gradually get to the point where it's not about you, it's how you can help the world and impact the world, and that's how you can make millions.